Good boy, Bruce.
And I? Who am I? That is a good question. A question which these 3 men also wanted to know. Turns out they were 3 off-duty infantry soldiers from the neighbouring jungle combat training centre. Hope had a couple of unknown intruders in the community a few days prior to this exchange, and so the soldiers were doing a cursory patrol of the Hope community. They would not let Bruce and I continue on our night walk and made us follow them to the community leader. The chief vouched for me. One of the soldiers was a captain, and the other 2 seemed to be non-commissioned officers of lower rank. The captain explained that it was my military clothing which alarmed them. The 3 men passed positive comment on Bruce. I showed them some photos of my history, and the captain invited me to come and visit their base at any time of my choosing. I am still yet to take them up on that invitation.
Oh, most singular and great artist. Thank you for this wonderful painting.
I would rather live only 5 days in complete freedom than 50 years as a slave. I've had my 5 days of freedom, and now each moment is bonus time.
Thank you for this work of superior art. Thank you for the sun, the moon, and the stars. Some say make a wish when they see you come to light. The fact that you subsist at all should surely satisfy. I prefer a quiet worldly prayer, I know you won't deny, to illuminate sad sulking souls with their inner sight. I bless the lost find ever peace in their hearts and minds, so they may join as one with us to fight for what is right. The enemy so close by, not external but inside it resides. The only unfeigned foe I realised is I. Although I never wish at you, you always wish for me to become more finely tuned in truth and self-discovery. You're not just visible, but simply the grand go-between. This temporary journey and the world we do not see. But we can feel you if we seek. Take time to breathe you in. The stuff that makes up all that is waiting in the winds. For that time you choose to grow up, relieve yourself of sin, exchange wrongdoing for life learning. Who dares really wins. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the wind. Thank you for the flowers and the mushrooms.
You will know a man by his actions and not by his words. This saying is true, and as such, I will not use this chapter to talk about myself so much, but to explain what I do and have been doing these last few years. I will also give you the views and opinions of me from others.
Thank you for the butterflies and the moths.
Some have called me crazy. Others have called me a prophet, a vampire, a pirate, a shaman, a light being, an alchemist, a philosopher, a magi, a warlock, a healer, and a saint, among many other limited labels and titles. I am boundless, limitless, and unrestricted. Therefore I detach myself from all titles and labels.
Thank you for the bats and the birds.
I do have a name, however. My name in the English language is rare. And no, I didn't give myself this name. I was born with it. I also have an age, but I stopped counting that clock some time in my 30s. After all, time is merely a tool for measurement, like a ruler or a tape measure. Do I let a tape measure or ruler dictate my life? Of course not. Then why would I let time? My world consists of only day and night. A month for most is like a day for me.
Thank you for the trees and the vines. Thank you for the dogs and the cats. Some of you may recall from chapter 1 where I told you that the most dangerous life form in the jungle, and perhaps any forest, apart from Bruce and I, is the trees. Before we go any further, allow me to take this time to present evidence of this fact. You see, everything in this rainforest is being born, living, and dying all at the same time, and in perfect balance. Although I have supplements to treat most problems, I have nothing which can treat one of these giant trees falling on anyone unfortunate enough to be below it. Bruce and I have spent a lot of time in the jungle. We have heard giant trees fall. The sound alone strips me of any ego and makes me feel very small and insignificant. It does not need to be whole trees. Large heavy branches can fall at any time and in any place. These falling branches alone are enough to cause grave injury and death. The trees fall for a whole number of reasons. Some have reached the end of their life cycle. Others have succumbed to disease. Many fall due to the weight of other trees leaning on them. Some simply fall because of that one drop of rain too much, that one insect too many, or that final gust of wind which breaks the camel's back. Woo! Thank you for the chances I've taken and those which I've missed. Woo! 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 Bless this community of creatures. Bless this community of birds. Bless them. Bless them. Woo! 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 Thank you for the spiders. Thank you for the scorpions. Thank you for the wasps. Thank you for the snakes. Thank you for these beautiful and clean streams, full of life, full of medicine, cleaned by the finest minerals on earth. There's a really big example of why the trees are the most dangerous living entity in the jungle. And I'm not afraid as the final bout unfolds. I mean everything. Here to go. Here I go. Freedom, of course. There's no one to save me. Here no more. From dying so safely. Here. Fleece me in flowers. No rest today. My fire born. Fleece me in flowers. Oh yeah, again. This changing part awakes. Hello, Roosky Roo. What's going on with you? Let's get a drink. Come on. Come on, let's get a drink. Oh, Roosy. Oh, Roosky Roo. Oh, Roosky Roo. What's going on with my Roosky Roo? Oh, Roosky. Oh, what a beautiful Roosky. Oh, what a beautiful Roo. Oh, what a beautiful Roosky. Don't I just love you? Oh, don't mind if I do. Hello, Roosky. Hello, Roo. Hello, Roosky Roo. What's going on with you? Come on. Come on. What have you done to your leg? You okay? Come on. Oh. Have a moment, shall we? Our normal moment, our ritual Bruce. Have a bit of a ritual Bruce. Good boy. Over the last 3.5 years, I have cured countless animals and people of many infections, viruses and wounds. Flus, colds, machete wounds, ear infections, parasite infections, venomous insect bites, and even venomous snake bites. Some of these wounds were mortally incurable. The activity of healing others accounts for a lot of my time here. My treatment of these ailments has had a 100% success rate. Even I have been amazed at the effectiveness and power of these natural medicines. You will see more of this in the future. Thank you for the owls and the eagles.
This very special man and dear friend was bitten by a lance of fire. It is a pit viper and probably the most dangerous snake in this region, and indeed the world. They call it four noses here, because the snake has two extra nostrils, pits. These pits sense heat, making its strike accurate. It won't even attempt biting through your boot. It will aim higher for the warmth of your flesh and blood, effectively administering the venom. The lance of fire has a high venom load. Its teeth are very big. It may bite numerous times in quick succession. It can move at 25 kilometers per hour through the jungle. It is an excellent swimmer and climber. This snake's venom is severe. Deaths from bites not quickly treated are common. The venom causes necrosis, leading to limbs being amputated. All of this, on top of an overly aggressive personality, is why the lance of fire is ranked as perhaps the most dangerous snake in the world. When I first saw the bite on Leo's right leg, it had already been through 4 weeks of ineffective hospital treatment. I bumped into him and his daughter at the bus stop in Trinity. His whole shin was black, swollen and deformed. I took out my personal bottle of Moon and applied it to his shin immediately. Instantly, Leo felt a great relief from the burning sensation, a burning one might expect from a lance of fire. I told him to take the bottle and apply it every night before he slept. 3 weeks later, his leg was completely healed from the lance of fire bite. In this clip, Leo is explaining how the bottled Moon was so effective. I too was amazed by its power over the wound.
Thank you for the fire. Thank you for the earth. You're a stunner, you are. Good to go, mister? You have a good look? Come on in. Come, Bruce. Thank you for providing all that I need and nothing that I want. Whoa, he's a big one, Bruce. Whoa. Whoa. Go and get out of it.
Playing with us. He's like, I'm gonna put bubbles over here.
Yeah, and then swim under and do the jump so they miss it.
Yeah.
So they miss it. It's really playing like that. It's really playing like that.
Yeah.
Cheeky fucker.
Yeah, it's really playing. It knows what, it senses everything about us, how much we want to see it, you know? It knows. Oh, there you go.
So you can have a taste there.
Thank you for the sufferings. Which forged me. Rooski. Rooski. Hello, Rooski Roo. Oh, it's a congrejo, Bruce. Congrajito, Bruce. What else have we got? Oh, there's a spider there.
Guiding guests in this region of the vine also accounts for a portion of my time here, though I do not guide just anyone and I do not charge. The guest has to meet a level of criteria in character and bearing, and the great artist must have delivered them. The guests are scanned and vetting is completed in minutes of their company. I call the selected guests survivors on their way to surviving. I facilitate their stay and experience in the region and leave them with a wealth of valuable knowledge for their days ahead.
Thank you for my wit and wisdom.
Okay. You had a lot of meat today, didn't you? Yeah, you had a lot of meat, didn't you? Hmm? If you look at it, look, it's all beak and not talons. What a strange creature.
Yeah, there's two. One over there.
They're called a pod, aren't they?
Yeah.
Thank you for my strength. Thank you for my part in your picture.
Baby.
Oh, man. Beautiful, eh?
3 sloth.
Yeah, it has 3 toes. It's a 3-toed sloth. They only come down from the canopy 1 time a week to have a caca, to go to the toilet, and number 2, and then they go back to the canopy. They're excellent swimmers. I truly love my time with these chosen survivors and showing them the jungle. I love the memories we make that they will carry for the rest of their lives. These memories are a payment. For me, each of these guests are special in their own way. I prefer to be alone with nature most of the time, but these guests are the very best of human company, and I cherish my time with them. I love imparting my knowledge to them and learning from them. They always take care of Bruce and I for our time and leave us with a donation which affords us some of the supplies we rely on. I bless each of these lovely humans are safe and well. Incredible. Thank you for your guidance, which has led me to this moment.
哇，你看它的大眼睛，看它的大眼睛，看它的大眼睛。
Thank you for my mother. Thank you for my father. Thank you for all my ancestors. So that's my new mochila, my new bag, and this is my new friend. It's a little owl. I've named him Major. That's his name. His name's Major. He was caught out in the wet, so we give him a little place to reside until he's ready to go again.
We're in progress. But top left are both in progress as well. That lion's going to have a background. I've already kind of started during the build. And then this one's background will be quick. My favourite out of these that I've done, when I've done the elephant, I really liked it.
I like the elephant a lot.
Yeah, big tusker.
So cool, man.
Thank you for the mosquitoes.